Because I mean, you see that all the time. It's like, you know, if you ask like I suppose a medieval Marxist, they're going to be like, well, the basic need is like food and housing. Food being like, oh, some bread and stuff like that. Nowadays, fast forward,
Dildos.
your basic needs are you need a Manhattan apartment, you need to be able to have any food you want on EBT. You need to be making a living wage, which keeps fucking drastically increasing all the goddamn time. You need to be able to afford anything you could possibly goddamn want. And internet access, that's a basic need. Tell a fucking medieval peasant about internet access. Try and explain that to them, and they'll be like, Jesus Christ, that must be what the fucking like gods use. Like this is beyond like even a fucking king or an emperor. This is like you mean you can talk to people instantaneously over the entire goddamn globe. They think this is an incredible stockpile of wealth, and you know how you fucking get that wealth? Billionaires get that wealth for us. That's how that wealth is accumulated. I wouldn't have the wealth of the internet right now. I wouldn't have any of this wealth if it wasn't for very, very wealthy people who are capitalists, who are making these things. It doesn't just pre-exist in nature, and the only question is how do you fucking distribute it, right? And towards Nilvon's point from earlier there about it was something to do with the motivations, right? If you look at actually studying socialist motivations, why are people socialists? It was about the altruism. It has to be against somebody. They don't say, oh, I just want, I love equality. I love these things. That is some amount of the motivation there. But the biggest motivation, in the studies they do on this, is envy. It is hatred of the rich. That is the biggest motivator towards socialism. Right, so don't listen to these people when they try and tell you anything else. Ayn Rand, in fact, had it right. She was entirely correct. Right, these people are just driven by envy.
That is correct. Let's continue.
No matter the incentives, no matter what is done in terms of a free market society, you're never going to get every single billionaire to agree to give up large, vast amounts of their wealth to help the rest.
Here's a question: when the fuck is the goddamn government going to give up their wealth? There's a question for you. Who are truly the wealthiest people on the planet? It's the governments. When are they going to give up their fucking wealth?
Yeah, if anyone's exploiting, it's them.
Yeah,
and not just that, but like, look at the standard. Like, this is the ideal society is when everyone is convinced to give up their money. It's literally the anti-human ethic that we've been talking about. You just have to give up your money and your money-making facilities.
Yeah,
and therefore everything that you own and everything that you could make. You could use to make things where it's a full return to nature.
Mm-hmm. And there's the question that Ayn Rand poses in The Fountainhead is, well, it can't be everybody giving up. Somebody's got to be on the taking end, right? Who's going to be on the taking end? It's going to be Ellsworth Toohey. It's going to be the government. These people think it's going to be them. They think they're going to be on the taking end. Nobody hates socialist regimes more than socialists who aren't friends with the people in the regime. Right? They always think they're going to be the takers.
You have to understand that the first people after the socialist revolution happens, the first people who get removed, so we're TOS friendly, are the revolutionaries themselves. The people who think that they're going to be on the receiving end, the artists. The party has decided they don't actually need that many artists. We need more coal miners. Are they going to work in there? No, they're going to just get game ended.
Yep. And this will be a good cut for goddamn Chronic who's in chat. There's this character in Three Body Problem. This isn't a massive spoiler or anything. This is a very minor plot point. There's this character who like beats this girl's mother to death during the Cultural Revolution. She's like one of these communist like fucking jackboots, right? And then she ends up in the same like work camp as this girl years later. It's like, well, as it turns out, you won't necessarily be on top forever. We do have some super chats from Griff1 None for $2. Thank you very much. But no, Zulu, government made ARPANET, government good. Indeed, this is the problem with having government have its fucking tentacles in literally everything, is they can just go, well, government hindering and, siphoning resources away from this field that means that they were the fundamental cause of that field being a thing. No, this is in fact, it would be much better without the government involvement. I reckon that, in fact, entrepreneurs could very much figure out that, people want to have internetworking, right? Networks contacting other networks. That's the logical next step. This is really not like a big leap to have. And then we got a SOAR 07 for 20 DKK. Thank you very much. All needs are basic. Needs are needs. A is A. Well, there you go. And then we got a Diego Amateur for 1000 CLP. Thank you very much. Nothing more American than fucking over commies. Yeah, so Joe Stalin, big Amerophile,
Real American hero.
he killed way more communists than the CIA ever managed to.
Now we know why that guy from the American Communist Party, the mystic, who got ass raped on stream recently. Maybe we know why he loves Stalin and Lenin so much.
he is CIA. That's why he loves it.
The world.
Can they disagree a step forward?
My opinion on billionaires, I don't care that they're billionaires. For me, as a person that's come from an immigrant family, I see them as motivation. My parents did the best they can. I want to do better. I don't care for corporations in general. I'm a populist. I care more about the people. The people also benefit from these billionaires because billionaires create jobs. As net worth rises, in some cases, the salary of the people rise as well.
I mean, if Elon Musk, you implicitly mentioned Elon Musk as perhaps the world's first trillionaire. If he does become the world's first trillionaire, it's not because he stole it, it's because thousands of shareholders all mutually agreed and voted that should the company reach 9 times its current evaluation, he would be awarded stock options. Forget about Elon Musk benefits, the shareholder benefits, environmentalists like myself who try to only buy electric.
It was so good, and then he had to ruin it.
You have to be an environmentalist. Maybe hop on over to those other stools there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
sorry.
one thing I have to add, man, Eduardo got a bit fat.
Yeah, Eduardo, what's going on here?
The way I made it with the point is not how we would make the point, but the argument for the side effects of billionaires are things we just talked about recently. They're almost there. I cannot wait for the ancap to actually make the proper argument.
Yeah. I'm looking forward. Aaron Harlos, VR Savior, Rounded Cutaway Wado, AI Streamer, Streamboo.com. That's gonna be a ban right there. It's the fucking Twitch chat. I swear to God, Twitch. It's lousy with bots. I never get fucking bot comments like that in YouTube. Only on Twitch. And also, I still don't know how to fucking ban people on Twitch. I go on my goddamn Twitch dashboard, click the try and hit the moderator button next to their name, and it fucking doesn't goddamn work. I don't know what the hell's up with them. Worst website. The only reason why people use Twitch is because of Twitch Prime. It is a streaming service entirely propped up by Amazon at this point. It's got a great community as well. It was the first big streaming service, of course. I'm not knocking the Twitch community, but the technology is so fucking far behind YouTube. Let's be real here. Now we get a Griff1 None for $5. Thank you very much. The Old Guard were one of the first groups purged by Stalin. Womp womp. Indeed. Then Diego Amateur for another 2,500 CLP. Thank you very much. The SOCDEM, we just want healthcare types. Get walkie slushed first. Ask Kautsky. There you go. It's liberals will get the bullet too. That's the classic saying. Yeah, none of these people are going to survive in the communist revolution.
Vehicles, we will be able to benefit because the cost of a Tesla will go down. So it really depends on your definition of morality. But honestly, as someone who believes in Judeo-Christian values and believes in the Hebrew Bible, I can't think of anything more immoral than to take someone else's money for the sake of, everyone deserves it. It's true. Everyone should be able to have a decent wage and have a home and have a living wage. But you don't solve that by...
Hold on, I gotta just go back to that guy's...
The cost of a Tesla will go down. So it really depends on your definition of morality. But honestly, as someone who believes in Judeo-Christian values and believes in the Hebrew Bible, I can't think of anything more immoral than to take someone else's money for the sake of, everyone deserves it. It's true. Everyone should be...
Yeah, this guy in the middle, watch this guy.
Wage and have a home.
He's contradicting himself.
So smug.
His ethics is altruist, so...
No, the guy in the middle right now with the blue shirt. I just wanted to see this guy's face again.
Alright.
I really want to see what this guy's like cooking up in his brain right now.
Man,
have a living wage, but you don't solve that by taking other people's money. And if you want to play this game of
But also, this guy just said the word living wage. These people, some of the capitalists keep like throwing out these slogans. Like the one guy was like, well, you know, as someone from an immigrant family, it's like, stop giving them that framing. Stop giving them framing of a living wage being something we care about. Or, goddamn, I'm from an immigrant family. Don't care, don't care. Like, get rid of it. Stop saying these things.
yeah, they really give a lot of. They unfortunately start on uneasy footing because they start using these terms, these nebulous terms actually, because they don't really have a definition. They're not grounded in anything, but they give up ground by using these uneasy terms that they really shouldn't be, because it only adds to confusion in the end. Because they think they're going to be using this term in one way, but actually they're going to go ahead and flip-flop and use the other way. You know, they're going to invoke the modern Bailey very soon.
It reminds me of, I believe this might have actually been in the New Left article where she tells the story of the Berkeley